First of all, I apologize for this footage quality. I had to record this on my phone because I didn't have a good way to record footage. But yeah, this is just a simple little Geometry Dash level I made. I've actually been making Geometry Dash levels, but uh, they weren't good. Um, only up until this point is where I'd say my levels actually got like pretty decent. And I think this one is a pretty good example. I think this one's pretty cool. This was the first level I released after 2.2 came out. Um, after a several year long hiatus from making levels. So I guess you could just say this is my first level because it's my first real level. But yeah, this is just a short little showcase video because I think this level's cool and I like it. These patterns are really fun to sync up, but yeah, those patterns are really fun to sync up. Really fun to play for me as well. Um, I love opening levels with a jump pad over there. I always love opening levels with that shit. I don't know why, I just do. It's fun every time to me. Um, but yeah, as you can see right now, it's mostly just like, this is a Geometry Dash level, but then I don't want to waste any time. I immediately get into the 2.2 shit. So, you can probably break sync a little bit right there, which, oops, but like, just don't do that? But yeah, so yeah, we kind of orbit around this, giant gear thingy here. That's me experimenting with the sticky shit, the thing, I don't know what they call them, the F blocks. Uh, but yeah, this is just a short little preview of like what's to come with what I'm gonna call the gearbox segment. So that is a little bit blind. Probably gonna have to like make a new version with that camera fixed, but still, I like the sync here. I like the visuals. You're going into this like wireframe almost. Like, hold on. Yeah, you see, it's like the inside of like a mountain cave. I think it's really cool. Um, and then here we go up, and it's super satisfying. That cut right there is to show the non-coin route here, which I guess I can go and show. It's very simple. It's very simple. These reflect you, so you just do that, and boom, that's a coin. But now if we go back, we can see the actual like gearbox segment, which I was talking about just now. I absolutely love this segment. Also, holy shit, this coin feels so cool. This coin feels so cool to get every time I get it. Just like, oh, it's so good. The way that the slope just flings you into the freaking blue orb. I don't know what about it. It just, something about it just gets me every time. I love it. But I've always wanted to make a Geometry Dash level where the level design is like reused in different game modes, and now that 2.2 was out, I said, "Oh, this is the perfect way to finally do that." And this wireframe aesthetic is actually completely essential to it because if you look, we've got like the little box defined here, but then if you look, you're actually going inside the walls of the box later on. But I think that's really cool. So yeah, this is another, so as you can see right there, let's show one more time because I can't go back any less than 10 seconds. But see, yeah, right here, this is where you were before, this is where you were after, and then this is the in between. So you get to explore the ins and outs of the level, and I think that's really cool. This is satisfying. Dude, that is so good. That camera snap with the pad, it's everything about that is so good. I love it so much. But yeah, this section is really cool. Your camera's going sideways here, and you're being shown you're just flying through random shit. And I was worried that the route might be a little unclear, so I put some arrows. But otherwise, Oh, I love all this just floating shit aesthetic. I love this so much. It like Farewell from Celeste was a giant inspiration here where there's just a bunch of shit floating everywhere and it's great. I love it. That was just because the level sync was off and I needed to fix it. That's the only reason I did that. That's the only reason I did that. But as you can see, now you're going back on the inside of here. And I deliberate. You don't ever go through this section again. You only ever go through this section as the wave. But I think it's really cool that I designed it to look like it is level design for other stuff because I want to keep the player like, whoa, this could be used later, you know. I want to keep that as like a goal here. But that's a very cool wave section. I love the sync on that so much. Woo, as you're going up the slope is so good. Oh, I love it. And then these like little pencil things which were used earlier to block off access from the ball part. It's just so good. I I love this section here because there's the sync of going up the mountain twice. Doo, doo. And then there's just this freaking super fast synth part with one jump. And I love it so much. Here's another coin route, or this is the non-coin route. If you just let yourself get flung by this slope, then it's pretty simple. You just go up here. But what's I like a lot more is this coin route where you go in the wireframe mountain. I love the wireframe aesthetic that I did here. I absolutely just love this wireframe aesthetic so much. And the geometry just lines up perfectly. Like I had this point here before this blue pad, and it just perfectly went into it. It just worked out so well. And then here you're kind of climbing down the mountain. You're going down, you know. Camera's a little jank there, but I swear to God, I could not get I couldn't get the camera commands to work. I don't know why. But yeah, I like that section. But this is one of my favorite sections I think ever. So if you notice, you're moving slightly faster than the actual thing. So you need to, I'll just show it. Oh, it's so good. So basically, if you were to hyper analyze this, you see that if you go on here, you land directly on the spike and die. But now look, motherfucker, please actually pause the video when I want you to pause it. Please actually pause the vid. I hate this. This is awful. I'm clicking pause. Each of these. Okay, Control P. That's my pause command. And it also barely works. Well, that sucks. Okay, I'll just. Can I like slow this down? This is awful. This is awful. Hold on. Speed. Okay, yes. Thank God. Okay. Oh, this is wonderful audio. I'm gonna mute this in post. So if you see, you're about to fall off if you don't jump here because you're going faster than it. So what I love is that you go into this mirror here and you get reflected, and then you're sent into the spikes. You go up here, and it works so no, not two times, dear Lord, and it all works so well. Oh, and I love that so much. That's so good. I'm actually increasing your speed here. That's what these particles are, which I honestly think makes it look way cooler. Just like you see particles when that music hit happens. All right, and then here I decided to cut the 2.2 shenanigans, which is kind of the definition of the level right now. The reason I decided to cut that is because I just think that this fast section right here, this is just like definition of geometry dash. I can also press the spacebar. Why is it default to okay. Anyways, this is just hella Geometry Dash as hell. So phenomenal sentence. So I just decided, hey, this is just Geometry Dash now. And then, so I realized there's a cheese strat you could do here where you take that dash orb and instead of dropping off and getting launched like this, like it's intended to, you could just kind of keep holding. So, this is just my favorite part about the level, period, right here. It's funny to me every time. Every time it is funny. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, let's do this again. Sneaky coin there, I love it. I love that sync so much. Another mirror, we're going crazy. And then this part's very stressful because it's really simple. But I love it so much. It's just so good. Oh, I really do. I love so much about this level, especially because just like I feel like I picked a damn good song. Like this is a good song for a level. Like holy shit, this is a good song for a level. Um, Only thing I wish I could change is that like I kind of wish the floor looked like the wireframes, like the rest of the level. But yeah, I just want to let this like level play out in full. Okay, in full, I say as I as I like to show the coin and non-coin routes. But like, oh man, I just the sync in this section with the portals there is so good. I love all the transitions on the snares here. This ship section is so cool. I love this ship section so much. And then funny transition, funny. And I love the camera spinning here. It's so cool. That rise on it's so good. I love what I've done with this level. I really do. I'm probably gonna have to make a version where the color of these spikes here is not the green that it is, and that it actually looks like wireframe. So I'm probably gonna have to make a version with a couple extra changes, but other than that, the level won't be really changed much from from this right here, what I'm showing you. So if you were to go play this, it would probably be pretty much the same. I love the way that geometry just lined up. And I love that coin route too, because you can see it the entire time you're descending this mountain here. It's great. And this is just I love that so much. It's just so good. Into peak comedy. And then just everything about this just feels so good. I love these like jagged spikes here. They're so good. I absolutely love this level, if you can't tell. Yeah, I was a bit mean with the triple spikes here, because, you know, I wanna. But, you know, it was still 2 feet. It was what? It was 2 speed and not 1 speed, so the triple spikes. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, I love the way that everything syncs with the music here, especially this wave. Hold on. Let me actually like highlight this wave. I haven't drawn attention to it, but like this wave sync is I love it. Just the dramatic ascension, it's so good. It's so good. Um but yeah, that's the level. That's the level. I really enjoy it. Actually, a small little thing here. During uh these segments, you can see that the lines are actually double thick because I wanted sight readability to be like the biggest thing. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to update this pink orb here because that is not sight readable at all. But I wanted sight readability to be the main thing because I think that's just what every Geometry Dash level should be. Cough, cough. So Yeah, the double lines here is just it works for readability so well, and I'm very proud of that decision. And right here, I'm gonna give you just a bit of a sneak peek of some of my other levels that I'm working on. If you follow me on Reddit, which you don't, you might have seen a post about game mode orbs, which I subsequently figured out. So this is kind of a level that introduces those. This is not gonna have just the same aesthetic as Wireframe 1. Run. I'm going to decorate it eventually, and in fact, later you'll see where I just stored all of the objects that I wanted to use as decoration, but we'll get there when we get there. I love that introduction. And then you're avoiding the other game mode orbs just so that you don't go back. It's like the blue pad orb in X Step almost, where it's like you're instantly taught this thing and then instantly, oh no, it's bad now. Don't do it. And I love that. Oh, and just I love the geometry here. Just the different spike patterns. And switching between game, yeah, I see. There's the there's all the decorations and shit that I was gonna use. Yeah, these jagged spikes, I just love that in design always. And switching between game modes like this is so fun. Like especially that mini one right there. I died here because the rest of it is extremely unfinished and unpolished. But this is another one I'm also working on at the same time that I shouldn't be doing. I should just focus on one, but I love the just okay. I'll just show it. Also, holy shit, this song is loudness wars as fuck. I don't know what's causing that glitch, by the way. I don't know what's happening there. I'm just tapping the jump button. I don't know what's going on. Like genuinely no idea. But actually, let's stop fucking up. Where main gimmick of this is jumping on pads. Just a simple section. Introduce the game modes instantly. Instantly introduce low gravity there, which I love. I love the introduction of low gravity here. It's so good. Because like it's a triple spike, you're waiting a little bit, you jump, and then boom. And then instantly you just kind of get it. And then here, you're like, oh shit, I'm about to go into spikes. I gotta press something. And then you're just instantly taught. It's so good. I love it so much. This section of the level is just so good. Like, it's just. Oh, it's so good. I absolutely love that section. Ugh, just the feel of that level is so good. But, obviously it's not done yet, so I guess we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, holy shit. I love what I've done with Wireframe 1. Bars. But yeah, if you wanna play it yourself, there is the level ID somewhere. It's somewhere. Okay, it's nowhere. Hold on. It is ah. Phew, bless. Oh my lord. Okay, bless me in the comments. I guess. But yeah, level ID is 989866936. Which I'm very proud that this has a 69 in there. So hell yeah. Um, but yeah, the level is up. It's been up for a couple weeks. I'm extremely late on this video, but yeah, that's the level. I guess I'll. This is just a random little video that I wanted to put out there because I really like this level. So I don't know how to outro this, so I'm just